Hey everyone, welcome to day 24 of Veda. How was your day? I did a really lousy job at vlogging today. We did so much today, and when I left this morning, my thought was I am going to vlog every step of the way. I didn't vlog anything. So that leads us with talking about today's question. So today's question is, what time do you wake up on the weekend? That's like a really crazy question for me because I don't really have a weekend because I work at the hotel, which is, you know, a 24/7 business. So because I don't have a weekend really, I think it's kind of hard for me to pick a weekend time. And then the other part of that is that I work 3 to 11. So I feel like our days are shifted a little bit. We don't always wake up early, though I hear it said that you need to wake up really early to be super productive and be super successful. And I do believe that there is some truth to that. But I also think that you have to be flexible with yourself and your life. And if you try to make your life look like everybody else's life, you're just not going to it's just not going to work. So for us, it's always been a little different. When I worked in California, my last full-time job, I worked up to 60 hours a week, and I had to go in at work at 3 a.m. sometimes at midnight. It was a real crazy schedule, but I also had to run 5 kids around all over the place. And so I learned the art of what I called spot sleeping, which is really not recommended. And that was, I would sleep whenever I could get sleep in, otherwise I wouldn't have any. And so I'd sleep an hour or two, get up and do what I need to do, and kind of rinse and repeat until it was time to go to work the next day. So thankfully, that is not my job anymore, and I don't have to do that. But since I do get home from work oftentimes at 11:30-ish, we tend to stay up a little bit later. And so I get things done at night often. But I also find that I still wake up anywhere between 8 and 9. If I'm thoroughly exhausted, I might sleep in. Some days I wake up at 5 or 6 and just think, holy cow, body, you need to sleep a little bit more. So I don't really have a set schedule. What I do instead of waking up early every single day and making sure I do XYZ first thing in the morning, I do have a little bit of a routine. I put 3 things down that I want to accomplish in the day and work real hard to make sure that I accomplish those 3 things. And they could be little things or they could be big things. And sometimes there's more than 3, but at least 3 things. And I find that honestly, I don't have a lot of downtime. I tend to work my business and on my off days. So that's a really long answer for what time do you wake up in the morning on weekends. So when do you wake up on the weekends? Do you get to sleep in? Tell me all about it in the comments. Have a great night, and we will see you tomorrow on Veda.